Ericssondes, and yeah, today we're gonna just like make some dubstep. Like I thought I would make this like huge analytical and fucking worked on first video for this channel, and then I just kind of like said like fuck it, like I'm just gonna make whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna fucking make some dubstep. Why do I swear so much? I have nothing to swear about. Anyway, let's open Patcher and make some basses. I'm gonna load in Vital because Vital is yeah, it's Vital is just vital, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, a nice fart sound going already. Hell, we can make hell dubstep from that. But you know what? I'm feeling a little like spectrally, and you know what? Let's use Trilobite. It's like the best wavetable ever made. One of the, you know, like next to Square 4. Let's FM it, modulate this shit. Yeah. Yeah. Leave the volume down on the second one, and also let's get a sub going. Okay, so what do we got so far? You know what? That's like not so bad. We can definitely work from this. Like, we can make something from this. What about I do a little switcheroo? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave the randomization on. Because, like, so here's what I'm gonna do, like, in the long run. I'm gonna first make, make a patch and just, like, record myself messing around with it for, like, 3 minutes. And then we're just gonna dump this whole file into our playlist, and then we're gonna do more stuff with it there. For that, the randomization is actually pretty good because like it gives you kind of a different, you know, different results every like time the note triggers, which is great. Let's add the chorus in. Let's you know, let's not let it be involved in the low end, otherwise it gets muddy. What does it sound like? I don't feel like this FM is doing enough. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I kind of like that. We should like add some sort of a like notch. Let's try this one. I'm gonna also modulate it with this. You know what? Usually I don't make basses like these, but I kind of like it. What if I throw a calm filter on this? Like, you know, like oh, there we go. We just made a rhythm. Why do I like it? I don't usually do stuff like this. Let's just fucking throw another one. Okay, well, this just turned into like a thing I do that I just like fucking throw a calm filter like 3 times. Okay, well, why not? Why not, I guess. Okay, now let's move on to the sauce. Which is none other than multi-band delay by ImageLine. And dude, this plugin gotta be one of the most slept on plugins ever. I have never seen like somebody actually use it on like or talk about using it, because like this thing is so powerful, you know, like fuck kilohertz disperser. This thing is the kilohertz disperser on steroids. Listen to this. But you know, I'm already gonna throw some post-processing on this. One thing that I do actually is that uh, I'm gonna actually load up a frequency splitter. And I don't know, I'm getting like all nerdy and like complicated with this, but it kind of like saves me time later because this allows me to have a good low end. Therefore, I can I don't have to use a dedicated sub. And I mean, there's people have different opinions about using or not using a dedicated sub. Um, I mean, pretty much in almost every of my songs, I use a dedicated sub. But like recently, I've realized that it's not always needed, and sometimes, like, taking the sub away from the synth and replacing it with a new one actually like kind of ruins the sound of your main sound. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, or if I'm just like spitting bullshit, but it saves you time on like not making a separate sub. Therefore you can make like crazier patterns with it and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna throw another patcher in here, but just because this I made a preset for myself. Where is it? Yeah, that it's just like a high pass, OTT, and kilohertz distortion. I quite like this one. Like gives it, like, doesn't really distort it. Like, this is just like the basic preset, default preset it loads with when you open it up, and I like to throw it on. I really like this plugin. It's just like reverb, but this specific one, is just different, and it sounds pretty good when I just like throw it on stuff with minimal size and a small mix. Really makes it like more whole. I'll put low filter on here. I actually kind of really like the way that it's getting crushed by the sub. I just really like these sounds. It's like, I don't know, it's my thing. I also like this spectral compressor. I just throw it onto stuff. How's that gonna sound? Also, you can like turn this up to like fucking 500 to 1 ratio.
500 cigarettes.
Okay, alright, okay. So, what I'm gonna do now is just turn up Edison, hit record, and mess around with this and like every parameter in here, and just, yeah. Oh, this is nice. You know what, I'm gonna throw all pass on this because this really needs it. Completely forgot about it. This is like a need. The FL Studio stock patcher fucking all pass. Yo! Okay, well, this recording has been 5 minutes instead of 3. I'm sorry, I got carried away, but that doesn't have to matter to you because this is gonna be edited. Yeah. So now you get this, and all you need is make a new drum pattern. Let's call this drums because there's gonna be drums in the drums pattern with drums, where drums gonna be. Okay, so you want to get that your side chain, and make sure this is side chained. I'm gonna put it here and side chain into the side chain, so it's side chain, and yeah, now we can just like do this, and you have a yeah. No, but actually, I'm gonna make like some pattern here. I might do just like. Of course, it's like everything is just raw as fuck, but you know, that's gonna get fixed. That's gonna get fixed. I'm just working on it. You know, high pass these lovely cymbals a little bit. Kick needs a lot of work, so I'm just I use Maximus as like a transient shaper because I don't know, I just found out that it works actually pretty well. The only annoying thing is that like I always have to turn these down, but then you just do something like this and it's already fatter. Hell yeah, let's go. That's what we want. And also, because it's a multi-band compressor, you can push the highs a bit louder, so of course you can't really hear it because this kick is kinda doesn't have much high end. Okay, the next thing, I actually love M-Saturator. This thing is epic. Yeah, that's pretty fat. And now this transient shaper just to give it a bit of attack. So next trick that I'm gonna do real quick before I really start doing anything, but like I'm also like pretty late anyway, is that like I put the OTT on the master, but just on like 7%. I usually like put it on 11, but today I feel like a 7. And yeah, these two dudes pretty low, or like around 40% or below. Yeah, something like that. And yeah, just actually sounds pretty good. And now onto the clap. I'm just gonna distort the shit out of it. Okay, we have the drums sorted, so let's make some sort of a pattern. And you know, the trick, my trick in here in FL Studios is, you know, in FL Studio you have this tool. I haven't seen many people using it, but it's this one. It's called Slip. And we all like slips, am I right, boys? It's Alt S on the keyboard for the shortcut, and it lets you scroll. It lets you slip through the sample, which is really useful actually. Let's make some cool transition for this first bar right here. Just, you know, to start off the drop. So the way you can do like cool little glitchy transitions is when you take a bass sound. I'm just gonna choose a random one from here. Yeah, for that one, for example. And you load up the GOAT fruity granulizer. If you just like fiddle around for long enough, it can sound fucking amazing. Once you have the sample loaded in, you just start playing around with it actually, and yeah, and then record it. Or yeah, if I make sure to put it on loop. Okay, I think I have something cool, as you may have heard. Where is it? Why? What is happening? Okay, what? That's much crazier. You know what? See, like, this is why I don't have a dedicated sub, because, like, doing these things and, like, you know, making the sub fit to these things would be a fucking pain, man. Yeah, here's what we got so far. Okay, but like it still sounds a bit raw in my opinion, so I'm just going to post-process it some more. I'm gonna actually make sure that the sub is mono by throwing this other patch that I have made. What? Okay, I started recording again. I did the post-processing. Fuck, how do you even pronounce this? Post-processing. I'm sorry. Like, I forgot to mention this, but my first language isn't English. My first language is actually Czech, and everybody talks like this in Czech when they wanna talk in English. So yeah, I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying my hardest to be understandable, at least. Okay, so now, I mean, we got this. Okay, but I mean, it's fucking sick. Actually, I'm really surprised that I have managed to do this in a tutorial, but yeah, it still needs some sauce and an intro. So let's move on to that now. Not the intro. I'm so fucking lazy to make the intro, but I want some sort of sauce in here. So, you know what? Let's be cool and add some vocals. Let's throw some Rasta fucking Jamaican vocals.
Guys, jump up to this! No.
Do I have like a woo? Like just woo? Choose like a fucking... Yeah, let's put this in here. Fuck it. I forgot this was here. Let's take like something very short from here, and like some weird squeak or something. Let's frequency shift it up. See what it does. What about ring mod? Okay, I'm gonna use a clap. I think like that's like the best attention builder. I have like this thing, I call it the ultra clap, and it's basically just a long ass reverb clap. And I also have like these funny little goofy effects. Also some reverb. I like throw reverb on like every effect so it just blends in and is a little softer. I do have to say though, the patch that I made, the sub in it was a little bit weaker, so my whole lesson here and just fucking yapping how you don't need a dedicated sub, yeah, this patch is kind of in the need of it, but I'm just not gonna. But like, as long as you care more about your sub during making of the patch, you're gonna be fine, unlike me. Okay, so a couple more lessons I want to say. Just like go fucking crazy with the samples. You can do so much shit like this. It's so versatile, so like easy to use and do anything. You want to fill all the space out with some effects, like I don't know, just like some little symbols, but like not symbols as in the like drums, but like, you know, something little symbolic, something that will resemble the theme of your track or create one. I've got these vocal shots here on every clap for the impact of the beginning of the drop. You of course like want something impactful. I have the clap. You can use anything else that, you know, serves the purpose. And like, also don't go crazy on the risers like all the time. Of course, like everything has to fit in the context of your track, but like sometimes I feel like people make their risers really long like this. This is usually fine. It actually makes the track like more like faster and more ADHD, because you can't see it coming. It just like slaps it in you, but also gives it a rise. And yeah, then like the vocals, I used vocals in this case, but it can be like glitches, different things that serve the purpose, again, like all kinds of effects, but like something to fill in like the empty spaces. Actually, you know what, when I mentioned the glitches, I kind of want to put glitches in this thing, because I want to show you guys something. I have this thing, this patcher patch that I have made called Hemorrhoid. Yeah, I just don't give a crap. I don't give a hemorrhoid about names of my like things that I make. But yeah, it's basically like multiple gross beats, and an effector with grain, and yeah, it just does random shit. It just turns everything into chaos like this, as I'm gonna show you, but I'm just gonna turn it down. Yeah, I would say pretty glitchy, so let's turn it off and let's play some random glitches in here. And with these, you kind of want to be more like, make them short and place them more frequently, or that's how I do it, at least. And I'm gonna make it really wide. I'm gonna put it on like stereo all the fucking way. Okay, this is the end of the video. Thanks to everyone who made it to the end. I hope you guys learned something. I hoped to be more helpful and comment more, but I really just didn't know what to say. I haven't made a video in a really long time. I really hope you guys learned something, or at least are inspired. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'd be really happy if anyone comments. I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk about sound design, about dubstep and epic basses, and or if you want to comment just like balls, that'd be cool too. So yeah. Here's the song, and have a nice day. Okay, goodbye guys. I have almost 2 hours of footage to edit.